This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
I have Boadu TV. Yamamo nyina akwaba. Na why your first time I want subscribe here no. Now I subscribe. Na ye nyina yenja commenting to me via na share. Akwatia by election e ba so live. Na emunsem etisen. Ye won say police for da betu dwa say wa wonim na betutu ho no. Omo so betutu e da tro. Wa wonim na ba beji mo on bechew. Yes, COP Christian tete yo no. IGP ene de tudwa. Now na Nicholas ne akasa dafa aye Akwatia by election we ye no si hwa rough and so nsem versus aye Rich Hospital ene nurse na asem no rough se onye hwe ombo nurse ni ye se na NDC echitafo ni bi fa no omo fa ne sen muntetre squad no bi babe kasa etinya wo kire ne ti edin boko neti
and I am Borneo over 70 health workers make us say unemployed a year essentially employ previous administration at one kasom we take on Nsema Minister de Tudre.
So I've told you Minta Kando and Dr. Grace Ayen Sudankwa, they are focused on the research agenda when it comes to the health sector. And all these people cannot be trained and left at home and not be put to use. Your money sika na atitiomu from our training colleges. You spend the time or minor spending the sika or more training college allowances near day only to come and then come and sit at home. Meanwhile, there are health facilities that we must expand. Mojo Amanum some see 111 hospitals. If you're able to do it, wouldn't we be able to place all these young people into work to find employment in the health sector? All the pressure we are facing in the health sector delivery and all the nuances in the sector, no, well, we can solve it. We have the opportunity to solve it, but like I said, you need a diligent person, and Akando is demonstrating that diligence. He's not an armchair minister who will sit in the office and not respond to the issues outside. So he knows that there are 70,000 more people, and he says he's working hard with the Minister of Finance in order to raise finance to employ the other 70,000 people to beef up the stock of the health sector. It is a step in the right direction.
Next week Tuesday, 2nd September, Akwatia by elections.
Yeah.
Police for Jumomai.
Yeah.
Police operation.
Yes, I'm impressed. I'm impressed at this first arrest, seizures of ammunition near day. I think that Yonu has been there for a long time. You understand? He has been there and seen all of it all this while. He was in charge of operations there. So he knows what it is, the nitty-gritty to stop any violence in Akwatia. And like I said, there's no need to fight in Akwatia. There's no need at all. Look, the people there in Akwatia made a mistake and they voted for an Eskumi. Now an Eskumi too has passed on. So now they'll change their minds. Correct. So if I were the NPP, I would not even go and try and even put up a fight.
Akwatia development.
They want development. Yeah, they want to see transformation. And they want to see progress. So the only person is John Dramani Mahamad's candidate. What I say, no mistake at all. I thank the police service for the good work they are doing. They must be committed. FPU phoning in every Accra, they are all gone. Over 600 men. And he says that you apply the method of Black Maria. I know I cannot explain it here. And do what now could do in seminar. You see that the long arm of the police will come at you and other things. I know it was in America. You are with me, Brigadier General Grover. Ashon Anan
Michiana Papa
Uchiano because JM man assignment as he has been appointed Commissioner General of the Customs Division.
Correct.
You understand? And the agenda is that he has to reset the Customs Division, supporting the Ghana Revenue Authority to meet its targets as they work towards recovering the economy. And this is a military person, Brigadier General. He comes with a lot of discipline and focus and efficiency to the Customs Division. Mostly at times, what you need is somebody with that organizational development in order to organize that place very well, put the structures in place in order to collect the correct revenues. And clearly, this military man is respected, dedicated senior military officer, Brigadier General Glover Anan, Ashon Anan, with a distinguished career in defense, security, and strategic program management and has extensive expertise in training doctrines, security operations, and organizational development. Until we put in a certain structure so that we'll be able to receive the revenues as we should. Currently, we have tough times. Remember, the city is doing well.
Yes.
So if you have a revenue target on the back of an appreciating city, people will sit back and think you are not doing anything.
Sanity.
Because on the city side, it will not be coming in the volumes because the city is doing well against the dollar. But if you look on the forex side, you look on the dollar side, you see that Grover Anand is working very, very hard. And the people under him, those importers and exporters, they believe in what he has brought to the place.
Correct.
So they also have sat down and they have to support him. Media, me and you, we have to form a partnership.
Correct.
To make him succeed. So that, yes, we have to. So that he'll be able to realize JM's potential of resetting the custom division to be able to raise enough revenue.
Sir, enough revenue.
And American. So he will succeed. He has succeeded in many places. And this one, like I said, all we have to do is the tracking system. System, and we have to look at it again as a nation. Almost declare your man report or they remove the tracking system as the tracks. They say they are not going to land in Ghana or declare goods so they call Burkina. I'm the tracking system so on Franco Burkina. Along the way, no more tracking system, no more offload the goods, no more avoid the taxes. The people who are taking the money electronically, they should also be monitored. No man to be on physical, no amfa baby. It's Brigadier General Grover Anand. Not to me succeed. I said media persons. I'm saying let's join hands to be able to help the man succeed. Last week in same big also now Dr. Grace me catch them whether assistant professor or associate professor or full professor Wodinu yes, Dr. Medical Grace Ayensu Dankwa, whether associate professor or assistant professor or full professor, Professor Etalidino, Professor until they shouldn't come and disturb us at all. GTech, no Muniha, and a Madame Tina Mensa, no a hairdresser, Sebi, no a deputy minister for 8 years. No a hairdresser or a deputy minister for health for 8 years. And American, and no not GTech for who saw Mobile Kobisa and the qualification because she was at a technical area. And this is a person who Madame Amase no hairdresser GTech for him man to flourish. Even at that time, I would not criticize Tina Mensa as hairdresser at Ministry of Health because we said we should give women opportunity. She's a wife, yes. So this one in Madame Grace Ayensu Dankwa, she's a medical and surgeon general. She has the qualification. She went to school in America and took her time to study in the medical field to acquire qualifications. And she's a fellow in many surgeon jurisdictions, in many medical jurisdictions. And this one, it can only be hatred or what I would say a male-dominated society. A patriarchal society that always want to dominate women who are coming up. You understand? Look at what she has done. She has been able to bring the Church of Christ to bring them to pay $1 million for equipment to help the medical field here in Ghana for people to train to become surgeons and other things. She has written 13 articles that you can find on the net and read and know about what surgeons do and what medicine is about.
Every year, you're the surgeons, but
yes, she has written 13 articles. You are asking or be a watch 13. Says she should come and prove a professorship. When free, that's what I've said. That look, and Uta. If you don't know, is the home of the Latter Day Saints Church, and she has been there before. She worked there before, so she got support. She was able to relate to the church. She got a lot of support, and she brought it inside this country to come and help to train people. And she's part of the reset agenda. Look at her when she came in 2019. Esikado Ketan came from Secondary.
Yes,
and we from 1996 we had never won the seat. Papa Uswan Kuma, then to what is it, Joe Gate. 28 years. Go and see the place.
Yes.
Look, when I talk about the Western region, I feel so passionate about the Western region that Kwame Nkrumah, the first president, ahead of Kwame Nkrumah was Pa Grant, a timber merchant who put his money to the first political vehicle of this country to chase our political fortunes. Today, go to the secondary roundabout, go to the secondary markets, go to secondary itself and Takrady and its environs. Look at the state of their roads. 28 years, Obian for the Sankai. Inti Madam Grace Ayensu Sikado Ketensa. Inti Mami we buy no. Basa the whole place. Our railway sector in the Western region. What is it like? So with the coming of this woman, yes, 2020 she won. People sold the birthright.
Yes,
she won, but she stood and beat her time, and now she has entered the politics. And if you listen to her, she's not the type who has come to play around. She knows what the Western region is made up of. You understand?
Yes.
The Western region carries the largest gas content in the whole West Africa. The amount of gas is billions of dollars. How are we harnessing it for the benefit of the Western region? We found oil. How have we harnessed the oil for the fortunes of the Western region? Have we been able to turn the Western region to the oil city, even in secondary Takrady? Have we been able to transform through the oil to make it one of the modern cities? We have not.
And that's oil cities.
You understand? Yes. Look at gold. The quantity of gold coming from the Western region in all parts of the Western region. Yes. Look, I'm saying, look at the quantity. That's why I'm saying that the quantity. Yes. Yes. All these resources you say come from the Western region. Cocoa. You talk about cocoa and all the cocoa, the quality cocoa, the premium cocoa that goes to the international market to make more money for us. Not the one from Abidjan. The one from the Western region is called premium cocoa, and we could do international market now. Ton almost sika 400 pounds, almost 2 per bag per ton. So you get extra money for cocoa that comes from the Western region. Look at the forest reserves in the Western region and the timber industries located in the Western region.
Yes.
We don't see development in the Western region. Yet when you have people, gracious Grace, Madame Ayensu Dankwa, a professor, whether an assistant professor, an associate professor, an adjunct professor, or a full-time professor, or a professor. Professor. What's your 30 articles? Please, let's stop this hatred when women have opportunity to serve and are humble to the cause and they want to do something for this country. Let's rather support them.
Correct.
And let's help. And now na prando to Agudan Kwanta. Look, Western 4A. Not that I'm inciting anybody against anybody. Yes. Why? What is it that you people have relaxed like that? What is it? I ask you. That's where Kwame Nkrumah came from. He was the one who triggered our independence. And look at what he achieved in his first 9 years and then the second 6 years. Yes, Western region. Western Shore is the best comes from the West. Even the music industry, you have somebody, what's his name? Kofi Kenata. When he sings, you see that this guy is a professor in music. When you do Papa Yancy, look at those you are calling. So why? What is it? When you are even having your Christmas, look at how you celebrate. The masquerade you put on the street. I'm telling you. So why? Why would the Western say catchy? Those are the issues you should be talking about. Leave Madame Grace Ayensu Dankwa alone. If you don't, I'll come after you. We know you. And if you don't, we'll name you and shame you in the public. Leave her to work. She's part of the research agenda. There's a lot of heat at the Ministry of Health. He has to help with the technical brain to help Akanda to succeed. And Akanda will do well. The Mundibaya Akanda he will go through it. He or no or gold. So if you pass him through fire, you become more purified. And I know that the health ministry will never disappoint John Dramani Mahama. Like I've also talked about the customs division, we have to help them to raise enough revenue to be able to meet their revenue targets on the face of the appreciating city. We have to all do that. Surprise. Way back in the 1870s, concessions were given for gold diamond mining in the Brim River. Yes, by the Chims tools, you can check. In 10 years, and then you started diamond mining. Then the great consolidated diamond company to Makrono Eyeshi. Then a lot of galamsey also went on in that area. And Numakojo, number 4, and Omunyina ghost towns near there. So along the Brim River, in that corridor, a lot of mining has gone on, and the people have lacked development because we know, mining, we have not been able to take advantage of it like Johannesburg has taken advantage of their gold, or even Kankam in Guinea has taken advantage of their gold to be able to transform their society. There's a big development gap if you go to Akwatia. Even their schools, GCD schools or Buja and Kantiti schools, those schools are still the schools that are still there. And Akwatia Senior Secondary Technical, the state of their roads, if you go, the connecting villages near the state of their roads very, very bad. Also, they need a transformation. Now, last time, at the elections, when NPP was in power in the second term, the NDC was the parliamentary candidate. Into Koye Browning Katia, into Anyi, Nanado Pono, no person be born with that, and I know Mokotutiano. And away no so no. John Mama buy no Mokofire Nescumi. What I say, into Koye Browning Katia, into Ankombelaki development. But Yankupon who said there be a market, time is running fast for Akwatia. So he has to do something. Or no one or dear Nescumi Mark with your mind, or no one was Agino. edinako nti esi ekoto abano 2nd September I'm say next week ye ko anya adubra o memo bi mfa ntokwa mba memo mu nka say city ni yomu dia ya win NDC win be paying baba jama oni ade any last time ya win be paying and honu yakoba elections so 5-4 yeah
NPP 5 NDC 4
yeah
and the G51
because we know the reset agenda oh yes of course you see watch the man he's the secretary of the party in the constituency. It means that he's at the center of the party activities and he's very popular with party people and grassroots people. It is marketing him is not difficult for the party people around. See the enthusiasm now. Send you free Accra Kono. Chief of staff is there. My own father, chairman of Osampofu, I still call him chairman of Osampofu, is there. You have the former Marietta Buropong, very heavy delegation that has been sent from Accra. Opayado is there. My own friend Mark Oliver Kevo, the Eastern Regional Chairperson, he's there. The grassroots people are all there. They have moved into Akwatia and they are doing house to house. Me I know Yonu will see the place. Yonu was director of operations when we went to Asin North. He was able to make sure Asin North, though Dampari took the credit and other things, he was the one in charge of the operations on that day. So I expect him to do the same example going to Akwatia. We must be able to close in on any bad person. Once they are teaching Kofua, Omodi, Tioni, and the yes, or no China. Oh, Ebiasi, China for Kotua, Bana, Uganda, and Nukita, Tuna, Namo. Serious. Nanka, dear Bessananka, baby, I want to. I think it's a done deal in Akwatia. I've said it. Because what we have started, if you look at the fortunes of this government in terms of achievement, when you go to YA, what they are doing, the National Entrepreneurial an innovative program, what they are doing, a school feeding program. Government has gotten down to the grassroots and is touching the lives of the local people. So Akwatia will see it and Akwatia will respond positively towards the direction of the NDC. And I believe that when given the chance, we must serve with purpose. This time when we hold the seats, we must not leave it and let it go swinging back and forth again. We must take hold of it, see what we want to do with Akwatia and its environs. Currently, with what we have there, what has been left for us there, and quickly transform the place and make it a better place for those there to also enjoy staying in Akwatia and giving us all that they give us. And now Akwatia ngwakwe ni ho akutu sem ayebasa oti ase an kwadu sem omukoko sem because asasino inti abenkwa any environment abenkwa and currently if you look at abe osha bensoa yenya hu mfaso asoman like we brought the rationalization to the gold board. No, I've been asking that we rationalize the oil palm sector too and create an oil palm board. Because if you look at the fortunes of oil palm for Malaysia, as a country, we must look at the direction where the oil palm is and also set up a board in order to get the benefits for this state. Because even imports of oil palm, if we are able to harness the potential there in that belt, that Kedea Akwatia belt, I'm sure we'll be able to make more. Akwatia is a done deal. I will not hesitate about it when I hear the results. I know what is going to happen, and we need it. And yes, you are 184. No, we need more Oliver Twist. We keep on asking for more. 275. We want to use it to transform the society and use it to move the constitution better than it is being done. Like I said, I wish everybody safety. Be alcohol, memo be a young person. If somebody triggers you to go and fight, don't go and do it. Go and snatch a ballot box. Don't go and do it. Don't go and waste your life. Because at the end of the day, the direct beneficiaries of the power are there. We know you follow back. So don't go and cut your head off for anybody. But go out there, register your vote, listen to the sites, those who have the message, listen to those who have the intention to transform the place, and then go ahead and vote and make the right choice. And I know that our candidate, like we have all been sitting here saying, he's a grassroots person. He has been secretary to the party. The party will not fail him at this time when he needs their support to go to parliament to represent them and the people of Akwatia.
Yo, Mamafa Inchia Ekese Mfema, Dr. Albert Brangezi, Nana Okofruja, Okodria Nkwanta Oyo Hene Oho, my friends and Kabumi Hene. apamasika da wede de yare inka bom hina na wodua ankwanta nti memma good afternoon also hwe on any wife pepe bi ne busia nti akese enkomo papa na dream do at least papa na dream do.
Oh yes,
dream do uni ni din koma Dr. Brown Gazy na okufruja un say o ye deep thinker nti pen phone kai no pen se be no mbo ma yen research gan o ye adwuma ye
obo ni din nti 1% tariff na Ghana water 4G. Sir, that money must be given to the Ghana National Rescue and Fire Service. Yes, to be able to get money to buy their fire tenders and do more things, go for training and improve the service. Last Mikai say helicopter crash here by. If we had the fire helicopter, they would have rushed to the scene 40 minutes after they noticed that the helicopter was lost. They would have found out and chased it and then located it and even brought the national disaster down. Let's help them.
Also, so na Madam Daniela Mausi into Sapon.
Yes.
Ono so muntu menje 1% in fam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So ono so otama me dachi.
Listen. As I sit here, my good friend is the deputy managing director, Boadu. So Boadu and Madame Daniela Mausi Sapontu has become a friend.
Correct.
So what I will do is to foster a meeting between the DMD and the Ghana National Fire Service, so that they sit down and talk about it, and then be able to release the money for the fire service to be able to do more than they are doing now. What you saying?
Into my friend check so my chief fire officer, Ghana National Fire Service, Daniela Mausi into Sapon. Onona oye first woman to hold its position as leader of Ghana National Fire Service. Mommy Boaduma, get himself so Boaduma party check us in common law. Yembra swear.
Yo, Nico. Say you can't Akwatia Assam. Enti meshi asiano. Me pese me congratulate NDC ni our lawyer near Ojina ewo NDC anemu ewa Akwatia. I am congratulating him because may congratulate him. Say he has won the election
in advance.
Wow. Now Nico mi baby sa question bill.
Call him.
Say you see a sorry. Na say ye pe obi obeda asori na no. Na ye wo obi a oye pastor. Ewo ho. Na ye pe obi obeda asori na no. Hina na wo say choose.
The far pastor no.
Say you see mosque.
Yeah.
Na ye pe obi obeda mosque na no.
Sir.
Na ye obi oye imam. Ewo ye ntem. Hina na oju so the right person. Never fan na obeda mosque na.
Try indeed. Wow.
Enti say you see parliament. Mra she bedwem.
Sir.
Ah baby a ye hihye mra.
Sir.
Na nkrofo e ko elections na obi e lawyer ni emranim ni na ye obi obekọ akogina mrahye bedwem obe guide a be hihye mra asembisa ne say hina na ya dream say oye the right person e wo say ye man nko ho a
triple B
hye mra asem ne mai enye lawyer ni
yeah
simple wow. Eti say oye mrahye bedwem na ye obi a oni mra no obi a oye mra nyanim ni a ogina so person ko mrahye bedwem bebi a ye ko kinkan mra na eyi na obi onu de oni mra no hu hwe na obi obekọ ye adena yentu emma samrahye nimi a obekọ mrahye bedwem akohwehwe mra mai
indirectly no what say between the NPP and the NDC candidates no. The NDC has a lawyer.
He has a lawyer or your lawyer need and a parliament soon. It's about lawmaking.
It's not about diamond money.
Sorry, that's a here so for already name. Now must say here in mom. Now say parliament say the court. Now be a lawyer ni or why yes shemra.
It's a done deal.
What again do we want?
People must choose right.
Never development.
That's so he goes there
number
to make the laws.
The first one.
Yeah.
Number two. Look, me ko yebi ewo me fasa Akwatia kwan so na yes NPP for ye kwan no e kwan mo so mo aye and do 3 months and kwan na why you see Fantin make abas I mean look, I wish NDC has 200 seats as against 76 in parliament. Me pa ebo me bo an say wow, MPP for himself, on lusu Akwatia. Enti na mukoka cha say drink just mutala yen contest omo dwen so omo kasa na Asedun Ketia so say sadia munzo Akwatia no yan contest but Asedun Ketia is sharp NDC leaders no more sharp say thank you very much momo contest ya yenim se mo be lose it na mo contest Akwatia bo dwen say de ba mamu ye fa mamu ye be contest enti me no Akwatia no minim say NDC by the grace of God no ye be fa Akwatia man muntie mamu nkonye mistake bi nyame enya na ade kwa nyame onya na ade den ekwa ebia nyame hihye a opesa NDC be fa seat ntino ono ade ni hihye aba enti emena aba opportunity na aba unse na ye wo court mpo concerning the results because na yes yenti ase omu regi election no ti nyame epesa NDC be fa ntino ono ade ni hihye ato hono mo se mutimi to ema lawyer BB is it in
triple B
yes mutumana Bedi Akubedu ya mutumana essence NDC nintino okolobi a obetimi alobi ama development aba Akwatia NPP from say no mutimi bo Muhammad Dapa nintino ni ministers bo mutimi approach o mo enkolobi Muhammad e or the development bebo but say who MP a oye NDC ni na oka NDC party ni ho a it is easier
Bedi Akubedu
triple B lawyer Papa B enti Akwatiafo ahwefo mo amutie asembisa ba kwa misa bisa mu ne se anania me kai mu ne se obi a onim se na ye twikemu ye kopu ye se ontina kenu no on paddle obi a ye pilot ono na ye plane e shan instance or pilot na obi a onu driving license ono na ye car shan instance untwi na so obi a okomra hye bedwem oye lawyer ni no se mumma me nkwa ade na muntuma no rationally o se mutuma no enti Akwatia muntuma BBB nia meka afwa mibra alista so ne say yempe gidigidi bia ho no meka news item Chinese na wo Chinese ni wo di tu ekwa Akwatia koyeden ye chichi nkrofo bia Chinese ni bi eka ho am create you etuo no omo de ko no akoyeden misre we NDC ni mabu whatever who are you menko ye tutu asem nyesa na eka no e wa Akwatia menko ye bibia e de problem beba debi ye mpese ya lawyers no ya ready says NPP for eye niam bia nya e betimi akokot akọ defend but enye election violence debi se mo ho na obi de ne hu be kam ni we a mu fi omonche mutu aba ne we a go and relax ye mpese gidigidi bia beba ha omo nim so me lusinti no e bia no mo de gidigidi bia ren aba wa show mo internal party we omo ye primaries am beso mo presidential primaries omo sha say ye omo obi o vice president to mo appoint obi o minister na sha say twitwa vice president Adapa vice president Aba obeyi na no let them fight their fight mumayema ye focus enko Akwatia by election na michia ye painful mo NDC mu efi chairman general Asedun Ketia michia chief of staff honorable Julius Debra and mama Mareta no for some performing any pain for ni na mo Akwatia and our lawyers who say you know lawyers are dispatch be no
sure
now ejuma ye boy election ejuma lawyers say boy
you know the secret I hear that this victory is in memory of our brothers we lost especially the strategic Dr. Maniba understand so all out
and Akwatia all out say enye hwimpu a mumayemfa city ma NDC na mfa chichi NDC for rare emma sa nkrofo 8 gallant men ya yelusu omo no mumayemfa say na chichi en rare because sankrofo omo pega na yie enu nte na mudi sane ma yechi say ye kwa hwe say ye be inaugurate no mo hwe omo nkwa ye sramo na misro sramo minim say IGP ne nia bre opese elections yi ekosu yi no ebia na ebia sebi ebia ebinumu ebewo some of the security agencies no woni mi enti ameka sa no nurse ni bi na Secretary General for Ghana Registered Nurses Association of Ghana so no see I think I say mu journalists obe chere mu bibi they are ready for you. Well, we are professional. You should what? Hide your political who you are professional no he was threatening a journalist because journalists were bashing them, you know. So we are waiting for them to come to the hospital. Hey, Mr. Tinkraf, you yo. Nurse needs to me yari doctor needs to me yari anti threaten a woman we nyame woman hwe bibi ye o man mu ntubuase. Let's do our work with professionalism. And no police are paying Miss Right. I was a Ghana fan in Tumapa and Fra. Anti Mumaya Yejuma with professionalism. Say NDC Nibiko no okoe rough Muncheno. NPP Nibiko no okoe rough Muncheno. Obi biara odi to asem and all the confusion ebeba Akwatia by election. Let the law deal with the person. Because we of the NDC we know say election by the grace of God we shall win. And we are going to win. Should I declare prophetically? We are going to win 53.7%.
Wow. You say me okun abo free anchor.
No, so we get deaf.
No, this interfaith and something positive.
53.7%.
Nyamisha so amen.
Back next week.
Yeah. We are going to win 53.7%. Nothing less than that. Do you run that thing?
Oh, Mejidipa.
Anti Akwatia for Mahaman Sempano ebi eba hono. Anti muntu abani ema development na Akwatia ehiano. How can a diamond city be left? Look, I went to Joburg.
Yes.
In 2004.
Wow.
Went to something.
Yeah.
Now me tell say Joburg me share come say hey. Now when say Joburg South Africa there are some places Joburg nicer than London.
Oh yes.
Oh and just
when you mention something is
something.
If you go to London the suburbs will not match something.
Oh yes.
I slept at Ndaba Hotel.
Wow, you had a good time.
What I say? Auntie Nico, let's also use your resources to
turn
around things. Say bet me anya sai na. This anya good leaders. Na say pe good leaders dia NDC. Our good leaders. I was say to abapa ema BBB. Ama Akwatia so fa ntuma pa den afra.
Meda say mamen kwa list as well ye kwaso ana ye ni mesi wo Ridge Hospital ye nhwe Ridge Hospital nsema si ye tichu Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association omonsema omokan ye tichu omo General Secretary Tenkran nsema omokan ye na government nso no respond was answer sebema esi final Ridge Hospital nsema ekobe.
Yo, me da senior akonya. Me pese Ghana for nyati assess Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. They are not the only union that is the umbrella body for nurses. And midwives in the health sector.
Yes.
You have the GAM, Ghana Association of Registered Nurses and Midwives. Then you have NAM, National Association of Registered Midwives. Then you have the Union of Professional Midwives and Nurses, UPNMG. They are all there. And then the Professional Psychiatric Nurses Association, TAPS NNG, they are also there. And they are all allied groups within the health sector. You understand?
Yes.
But these GNRMA people, they have taken a partisan inclination. Look, allegedly, people have spotted them in Afenyo Markin's home in Winneba. Just this young man.
Leadership.
Yes, this leadership. They have been spotted in Afenyo Martin's home several times. When demonstration against Galamsey, these were the people who got up with Madame Perpetual Foriampofo in the hall with this young gentleman. They said they will not join because they are in essential services under Nanado. So they have taken a partisan inclination already. And listen to the threats. that if journalists come to the hospital, me, almost I hear me pain. I was sick and I went to the Ridge Hospital. I almost died. I was an abandoned patient, yes, because they had discovered, I heard from the nurse's own mouth, or Professor Mills Nipa, so I was left at the triage. I had a bacterial infection. I almost died. If it was not for Feriza Suleimana, I've always said that nurse should be promoted and made should be put at the center because of what dedication, that charismatical attitude that she showed to help me to save my life up until this day. And yet then Professor News Nipa, I'm telling you. So the hatred has been there. Yes, that is why the NDC, we must infiltrate the unions and get our people to represent the nurses and the midwives and the doctors. Other than that, this is what will happen. Look at a young man sitting on television, telling and threatening everybody. Now, Dr. Your friend is saying, I don't even don't mention his name. Don't mention his name. Look at him.
David Tenkran.
You get sick. You even not get a nurse to come and look after you. Mark my words. Do you know the next day what will happen to you? You are sitting on national television threatening everybody. Nobody is afraid of you. Me, I will take the line of the minister. The way he used a humble approach to resolve the matter and the way he even responded with that humility. Alistair Nelson, I want to follow that path because I've seen that Akando has a certain vision. He comes with a certain personality. He comes with a certain calmness and his approach to life. He comes from Jabu Subiao. Into a man also. For even you to call him a farmer, somebody who tills the earth, the farmer and the doctor, the farmer and the nurse, who is more important? So when did you must respect everybody in society. And Akando is not a common floor farmer. If you go to Yabok Kobare, he has one of the largest rice farms. His rice feeds Ghana. Check his brand of rice. They feed Ghana. I've been trying to get to him to help me with combined harvesters to also go and start a rice farm somewhere. Do you know what he has gotten when it comes to farming? The level he has gotten. He's down to earth. He holds a master's in law. I've been heard him boasting anywhere before. Me, when I meet him and the way he approaches me, the way he's down to earth, it makes me remember him when he was youth organizer way back in Dwabusubia. That this is the same humble young man. He has not changed. Politics power has not changed him. He comes of the character of the Omani Bama. Yes, he likes everybody. He wants to support everybody. He listens to everybody. Yes, that's Professor Mills' style. Yes, can't you see that you'll be there or he'll storm the hospitals without telling them impromptu? And look at what happened at Ridge. Why? Who caused it? Ridge, you don't know Unimo Musubao. It's an NPP hospital. Me, I've had the cause to tell the national security to transfer.
John Draman Mohammed.
You see, go and ask the hospital superintendent who was changed. He's now MP. Was Anaba. Go and ask him what they took him through. When they changed him, they changed everybody there and brought MPP people to superintend the hospital. I almost died in the hands of MPP nurses and doctors. The doctors, I still remember their names. I still remember the nurses, their names. So it is not today. So like I said, me, I will not fight them. They are not GRNMA. It's not the only union under the health sector. There are over 80 unions and the minister must attend to everybody. So they cannot threaten us. And you see, this is how Akando went about it.
Okay.
When he met the young man, he didn't know him. The young man apparently had gone to his office to go and report the matter. He didn't know him. Now says, Asemaba, now do you take sides? You don't take sides. A mature person will engage everybody involved in order to get a consensus, to build around consensus and to resolve the matter. So shaking the gentleman, it rather tells who that Akando is, how down to earth, how he listens to everybody, and how he does not take sides. This is the kind of people we want in our country. Then he condemned the action immediately. He didn't say that, the papa. Quickly he condemned it. Then he ran to support the victim that was involved. They see the Sikaira, they see when you dislocated quickly. Then he set up a committee. You understand? That is made up of a lawyer, an auditor, and HR officers, doctors, and nurses to probe the incident administratively. And then they have asked the police to also go ahead with the criminal side of it, where that is an attack on the health facility, which is wrong, is against the Republic of Ghana. And then look at him. He goes ahead that there must be security enhancement at all our health facilities. That is what you lack. Go to most of our hospitals at night. Even go to Kolebu. There's no security. There's no proper security. Everybody's walking around. Try it and see. You will see. Go to the every. As a JBBR, I said the security is not enough to take care of what is happening at the hospital. Most of our hospitals, from Boadu government hospital to Akwatia government hospital, all across the country, the security system is poor. Even if you go to Tetekwashi, you will notice that thing. Late in the night, you notice as if everything is haphazard and other things. I slept at the Rich Hospital before. People walk in and go out and come and nobody questions them. You understand? Yes, the security is lapsed. So this one has told us that then we must improve security in our health centers. Look, Akando has a vision coming to the health ministry. That vision, it has even not been rolled out totally. He's in the process. They have uncapped the NHIS. They are able to pay their suppliers and other things. He says he's coming up with more CHIPS compounds. He's going to build 6 more regional hospitals to back up for the 6 regions that were created and other things. Then he's going to build more specialist centers, more teaching hospitals. So this is a guy who is focused about the health sector. He's also, at this time, Sikeni Hompunu, or how our nurses for GNRM for strike near Dino, out of their 8 concerns, well, to me, I approve 2 of it, and they have given timelines to go about the other 6. So this is somebody who is focused about his work, whether it's a farmer or it's a hairdresser or it's a barber. He's a minister for health, and ask me whether he's not doing the work. Why? Are they? Yasumani say on the weapon here. They say you should come and manage the sector. Once you can manage a rice farm, let me tell everybody today and now, if you see somebody who can manage large acres of rice farms, that person can manage this country. Do you know why? There's a troubling factor when you go to the rice farm. That troubling factor is the snake. The snake that bites you and kills you instantly because they chase rodents on your farm. If you are able to manage all that within your farm, or one cow, what you may have 30 years, 20 years, or one cow, I'm saying you can manage this country. Those snakes and those rodents are the traps of governance. And I'm saying that this young man, Akando, is out of the traps. It's out of the woods. It's above, way above the ministry. He understands why he has been sent there to reset the agenda there. So, like I said, on no one for Gidigidi, Ensia, Sa, General Secretary, or the Abutoyen Kasa. They say wherever his motivation is coming from, that is him. As for him, he will not go personal. He has problems to solve at the health ministry, and that's exactly what you do. I, Alistair Nelson, I pledge to support Akando and Dr. Desayensu wherever they are, making sure that our health sector will find its rightful place in this country. Oh yeah, if you like, read Rawlinson's statement of 1981 when he overthrew Liman. He said Liman has turned our hospitals into graveyards and our clinics into death transit camps. Go and check. So anytime the NDC comes to power, we are careful about how we manage our hospitals and our clinics in order not to go back to that trap that we came to uproot in 1981, because that's the foundation. So we are focused when it comes to health, and we will not lapse. And I trust that this matter will end well. Let's find a way to make sure that we take the partisanship from the nurses front and the midwifery front. Let's infiltrate their ranks. There's nothing wrong. Let's put our people to go and contest in times. I found a professor who wants to go and contest for GNRMA boss next time round. And I will go and introduce that person to the minister and make sure we get those people inside there. Those people who mean well. Because this is your employer. So you must not be antagonistic towards your employer. You must be collaborative in order to sit down to resolve your issues and to make progress in your work area and to make advancements. There's a lot of best practices when it comes to nursing to learn from other places. Go to the Scandinavian countries. You can learn from Finland. You can go to Denmark. Go and find out what they are doing in Switzerland, Norway, and other places, in America, in the advanced countries. And we can do, and we have problems. So if we learn of the best practices and sit down and we collaborate and not fight and not divide ourselves and not hate a minister of state because he's into farming. Why? Does he not have the knowledge to be where he is? He has it. He owns an LLM. He's been deputy minister before. He's been 7 years leader of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health. What experience does he not have? So you let me leave it there. I wish I can do well. I know that this matter will settle easily. It will not burst open and will contain it. And to my good friend, Ralph comes from the same area. We all stay in Mataiko. These things is not out of youthful exuberance. Ralph has a burning desire to see this country transform. I think that he must package his actions and his intentions well. You understand? So that people will not misconstrue him. Because I know him. He lives in my area. And I know, I mean, what he means, his intentions, and how he wants to see Ghana. Because we have resources. We have human resources. We have look at the nature of our earth, our environment. We have all it takes to be where we are. We are late already, so we can move to first world. All we need is proper leadership all across, and we must not impede good leadership like the one we have found in the health sector. Rather, we must support them, support Akando, support the research agenda when it comes to health, and make sure that the others like Madam Grace Ayensu and other things are giving support to support Akando in order to fulfill JM's agenda when it comes to the health service. We are here, so don't let us give chance when it comes to health. And let us, like we have said, tighten the security when it comes to our hospital, look after our nurses very well, give them whatever they need, help them to go on sabbatical leave exchange to also make money outside with the knowledge they have gained here, and come back and then be happy to serve us like Florence Nightingale did when she started nursing. That has become a job for many more people.
The three proverbs and adages.
Let me write. Professor, let me write.
First one.
Yeah.
Meka ni twum no maka ne brofo.
Ko enim.
O se obi tambo.
Sir.
Na wo de abufuo. Na wo so pesa wo tambo na wan hwe yi a obani agu hu.
Yo.
When somebody sebi. When somebody messes or flatulates at you, and you are not careful, and you want to, out of anger, out of anger, retaliate, you may end up easing on yourself. Second one, when you say, so ukosha bodamfo, na odintoko shao, na when feeling chanko, na usu udintoko eshana, who the difference
between the madman
and the sane person. And yes, sir.
Sanity.
Third one, you see, Aponchi, Edwin say, on nini asay krum, but onim say, or so on wangasanito. Because if the goat decide to see the goat has two types of shits.
Yeah.
The round one, sebi, round one, and then the watery one.
Yeah.
So they sometimes try to mess up the village with the watery one. So the goat thinks that it is messing up the village with its watery droppings. Sebi. It does not know that it is messing up its own what?
Yes.
Anus. Because only sa senator.
Sir.
And only sa Ghana registered medical association for SMU. Muamusi Raf Onyeni Papa is not correct. Sana Momo claiming he is rowdy. So why confront a rowdy person with rowdiness? Number two, Niko Mebisa Assembly. If Rich Hospital believed that what Raf did was illegal, illegitimate, criminal, why didn't they report to the police at the first instance? My second thought is telling me that maybe what happened at Ridge was staged. Because if they had reported to the police would have gone in and done a investigation to check if the lady's hand was. Why is the medical report? Lady say assaulted. Why is the medical? Because if somebody assaults you, causes harm to you, the first thing I'll say you report to the police. No, medical report to confirm that this actually was done. I'm asking questions. So questions that maybe sir. Nico, about three years ago, I had a cousin. My cousin was at labor at new hospital now, or Labad Atashi. How do you call that hospital? Lekma,
okay.
Yeah. And she was rushing an ambulance to reach. I was there, they called me. This cousin of mine, now she was pregnant of twins. Till today, you see the twins, when my cousin died at Rich Hospital. Till today, we couldn't see the body. Look, let me tell you something. And I was going to take the hospital on because they called me and I went. But let me say that the management quickly called the management and I met them. For one reason or the other, I just told her because this can destroy the reputation of the Rich Hospital. I am saying it on air and all viewers. Please, if something should happen to me and you need a hospital to take me to, don't take me to Rich Hospital.
Abba.
Take me to 37 Military Hospital.
Asamaba.
My wife had 3 CS at 37 Military Hospital. My wife is alive, well and kicking today. And I want to commend 37 Military Hospital, Colonel, I will remember the name and mention it.
Okay.
So the one who actually, look, we lost a mate of mine, got married, the first child, Rich Hospital. The woman died in labor. See, I am not saying there is no problem with the facilities in Rich Hospital. I entered Rich Hospital and I've been to what hospitals. I've been, by the grace of God, I went to Switzerland, I've entered hospital, Germany, I've seen hospital. When you enter Rich Hospital, Rich Hospital, some of the places are even more wonderful than some of those places. The problem is not with the equipment in Rich Hospital.
It's the human resource.
The problem there is the people managing that. And this was exposed by the way that Dr. So spoke. Look, when you are a medical officer, you are trained to accommodate what? Some of these things. Training a man because obia nini payare na oba ono. Sometimes you can go mad.
Yes.
And it's any bar. You na ya training yourself there. Hey,
sir.
Ubeko hospitals. Na nesini ewani funsu. They don't have time for it. They won't even listen to you anyway. Sometimes the way it exacerbates the sickness. Yes. You go to another hospital, the way nurses in Ube Kasampo no. You see the sickness will even vanish. Nico, what are the standards that we use to measure the performance of our nurses and medical doctors in Ghana? Their professionalism. There must be a way to check some of these things. Look, you see, anytime there's a problem in the health sector, no, anytime nurses are on strike because of this and this, you won't hear that say they have ever said, say, what can we do to improve the health system?
They themselves, as human leaders,
to come and lead it. What can we do to improve the health system? But every time it's about allowances, this and that and that, and then no more strike. And mesre, and now near aiming one say. Who as a professional, what about na radio su to threaten journalists say, some say omo kika and say we are waiting for them at the hospital. That statement is unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. They should resign by now.
It's unfortunate. If I had the power, that man must be fired because he's a threat to human life.
And this is a midwifery council must sack him by now.
Whilst I am saying all this, let me also say that some of us too, when we go to our hospitals, let's be a little bit patient. I don't know Ralph, I've heard about him and all that. If what they are saying about Ralph is true, that I went there in a Rambo style to destroy this thing, I will condemn it in no uncertain terms. But it have been told the police that the police should look into the matter. But you see, people are condemning the minister that why should he shake hands with Ralph?
Sure.
Even a criminal, somebody who has been incarcerated, has rights. Obia is a criminal caught in a criminal. You can shake hands with that person. Is that person not a human being? But Ralph has not been convicted of a crime. He saw the minister coming and went to shake hands with the minister. And people are saying, why should the minister shake hands? Because so you are a nurse, so they can shake you, but Ralph should not be shaking. Really? Where is this country going to? Look, you see, a candle.
Yeah.
It sounds like an English word, candle.
Candle.
So I want to hear the name good character. Look,
go over that again.
I believe that the Akando name is an Akan version or the local the vernacular version of what Kando.
Somebody with a good character.
Hey, somebody who
exhibits professor indeed.
Exhibits I mean that level of maturity.
He has the temerity to
and the man is living his name. So I heard say sadness in me say Akando we are not farmers and all that.
The farmer and the nurse, who is more important here?
That guy should go and offer nanu kuchichi form.
Kasa nanu kokotwe.
Nanu kokotwe. Offer kuchichi form.
What?
How dare he? I have been a farmer before.
No, have you heard the Farmers and Fishermen Association?
Our president is a farmer.
Yeah.
How dare he? President, most of the American presidents were farmers.
Yes,
Jimmy Carter was a farmer.
Yeah.
The Bush, they were farmers.
Indian,
they are farmers.
Yeah.
How dare he talk against farmers? That should be his first and last.
Michael Kwete has issued a statement against.
What is that?
Yes, Michael Kwete.
Farmers.
Okay.
The farmers and.
Are they not the people feeding us?
Yeah.
Today I want to restrain myself.
That's what
and yes, sir.
Yeah.
Making cancer.
We want to have the candor of a candor. Yes.
You like I say,
the job.
Lawyer, and the other now, why hot sir?
They
must be measured in the way they talk.
Yes.
Look, when you go to Europe, somebody who is a cleaner in a place is happy doing his work. Do you know why? Because people respect that person.
Yeah.
Whatever work you are doing, everybody respects you. Because without you, that side of the work cannot be done. One say, why am I bro for no yaba? I don't want to speak. You should be here, sir. Which I say, somebody is a farmer. We go to the market to buy those things. Look, anytime I travel outside and I'm buying from farmers, sometimes when they mention the price, that maybe I'm in my wife. Oh, you so I tell them no.
Give it to them straight away. Oh, Charlie.
These are people who are struggling.
They struggle to till the.
Yesterday, the Saturday, Namifi Commander Eba, who's a president, he want to resuscitate the Commander Sugar Factory.
Yeah, sure.
We are working on that. It's Commander Sugar Factory will come alive by the grace of God.
Yes.
So when I was coming, Papa be a ton fish.
Yeah.
I only see 3-5. Oh, you saw me who had fishing. That I could have paid 100 cedis or 150. Here can say 200. And I'm the man. Me man 200. The way did 200. Say he saw that I've paid something here.
Yeah, that's far big price.
I said to you, I am paying you this not because that is what it's worth, but me bra mo bre. Enti munko suna munye na obi sorry he wants to what insult farmers. My grandfather was a cattle farmer. Rare cattle in Pevipo, go to my hometown.
Wow.
Yes.
Far away.
Pevipo. Wow. This farm, we go there. Those one were young. We go with our uncles to the field to rear the cattle, and then we weed. Look, I know how to weed. They've done a farming, and I love farming. And I'm praying to God, say on my retirement, and I'm investing into farming. Okay. Then you are there coming to talk about farmers. You don't respect farmers. What kind of behavior is that?
Aboso mo aboso mrantie ma munya abote bompi asofo ina monka makoma ntomo yem na midim se ho de monye sa galamse no yetifom ni ebeka se ye titi ahwea no enye sa na omo ye ho eho ne rock mining ye papa ya bo na mu wi amanya mabo no na we na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama o say ye o my Ghana ye resetting nti aboso so no ye be ye cooperative mining ho cooperative mining on an NPP for who ye omde community mine obeko no constituency chairman no penin wo ho owi a constituency secretary ansa na constituency organizer no match afa na sika na komo o say no say inform agudie bi wo kro bi so a ebe hia say o say ikroma ne benefit nti ahemfo youth omo ho be benefit wo aboso ne important a mamintia ward chairman ye friend no Osman Dauda Sofo Chairman Osman Sofo Dauda ye cheche omo papa na minim se enche His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aboso for so mosumo benya cooperative mining na mo be ne kama chese obi abe benefit na mosumo nya ho mfa so embre bi grass factory si ho a enche NDC Barber revamp no yeni meye na aban bi etwem kona nado ene Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ne na aban omo twane am egu friend say aboso grass factory ho ina ukọ ho agi ho hwini ho yese omo de beye adwuma de na ekọ enti be hia se omo so mbe benefit wa aboso ne important bompias gold amunya mba benefit enti se si ade metene se ade a cooperative mining ne ba na nti bi a menyame a mebɛyɛ investigation ho nse mpanimfo bi de krona no wɔ hɔ a mayɛ madwen sɛ mo kɔfa China fo aba yɛ ma China fo mba hɔ mba hɔ de mba hɔ kyena me so me fi abɔso obi nti me ka na me ma me ka nti sɛ sia no sɛ ifom agudie no mfa so baso baso mo bi anya bi ɛhɔ da ma me kan na rock mining sɛ bi gold ni sika no wɔ ɛyɛ abom ti paya na ya hohoro na ano na yɛ kɔ yɛ nimti ɛhɔ de msɛ nya de sɛ nsuo no meka ho nti ɛyɛ chairman Osman ɛyɛ Dauda Sofo buam youth na no maye no bia nya bi yenya ho mfaso na aboso so yentumi mfambo kuro no aboso enkwa nanim nti de tene no saaso na bompia so ye ka che mu nyina na bibia etumi akonkan nti mo nhye ne nso na momboa bebia fom agudie bia wo no munya abotre ye reset on mine no ye the cooperative mining paeba na munya ma benefit enya community mining na party bi baaye na omo nko a wonya NPP ni a wo nko hobi omo ahye na chairman ni secretary ni organizer mu no mafani nedi we do obi a benefit tie din na da so no cooperative mining den cooperative mining enti baby anyame hyem fom agudi bia musu mbedi mu anya so mfa so de aboa mu kro no na kro na etumi develop enti saa na tie abosofo de ba bompia sofo de ba wo so baby a make say fom agudi bia musu mo be benefit na baby etumi akonkan enti de etene no na amonim se nyame pa next week Tuesday 2nd September next week Tuesday 2nd September obi be say DNT na Ken Nicholas ka say 2nd September oba 2nd September next week a bibi be si wo Ghana krodwe mu enye bibi hu bia but by elections be koso wo Akwatia in the eastern region Denchembo districts hot na sa by elections be koso obebi say DNT na by elections koso MP ano ho aye friend NDC Okumi nyame atonsa friend na wadan ni akere ban enti make say ye mrem no ye wo mra edura na ebehia say yeto na omusia representative wo Ghana's parliament enti make say by elections be koso wo Akwatia na za by elections be koso Akwatia ade a wo sisi okwa Akwatia ehuhu ze ntokwa bi na eba but why din obi aye krado meni bi mu kradin komo mo se omuyema anche 2nd September na be piem wa Akwatia mo nyina ato aba nyina aye adwene se ombeto aba ne yepa na Akwatia fo bosha meni bi mu din komo se omo de se by elections ya na turn out in wo forma omo de nyina be pie Akwatia fo mo nkran na Akwatia fo mo Ghana fene no obi abekọ Akwatia Denchembo asase so na motumi akoto aba ma bibia etumi akonkan na over the weekend the chief of staff at the president's office Honorable Julius Debra ordinarium nyam one mpanimfo bi national executive of the party the National Democratic Congress and functional executives appointees omuna kopie mu wo Akwatia kopie mu se omukobwa na omatumi amobilize ma vote pa akwa ma NDC fi se Akwatia mu hia mpuntuo dia yenim se ose NDC yenim se ose lawyer bediako na mutumi nya vote na bibia tumi konkan na honorable Julius Debra kopie mu no okopie mu nananam ahemfo opinion leaders oni omuna akodi nkomo ekyere Ghana police so akane de atremu se no go area nti se wo hwa niam bebre na akoso yebekọ na yekotie honorable chief of staff nensem bi odi tu dwa yedi kan hwe be sisu biom yewie ama police so etumi aye so far ma boebuem ma wo so ahwe yenkotie honorable chief of staff nensem odi tu nananam ahemfo anim yensisu biom yewie a police force nsem o magan ma chrem na wo so ahuma eko yentie mra kisa esisi ho no ehise police for no adwuma papa na police operations akoso wo Akwatia no aye adwuma ayelde a chese enema ekọ ehim na omo hwe se ombehwe aboa ma bibia adedin omo seize weapons papa including 8 pump action guns and 1 local manufactured single barrel gun ono so make say Ghana police for penifo etumi seize wo ho police operations ahro papa and your operations are omudi agro on August 22nd, 2025, near St. Dominic Hospital, so omutumi intercept a vehicle by Bernard Kumio Fosu, also mutume J double barrel pump action gun, and sana 4AA live cartridges, so omoje 2 FT blank cartridges, no so omonsa kan make us say suspect no or produce valid license, but our custody or assist the police and the investigation abra exhibit no so all call verification ebiom woko Akwatia ya wo Y junction wo ho no so omo ye snap check bi wo ho Joshua Amanuku ono so omo arrest no kita 15 live BB cartridges wo ho no so police abo adwuma pa saa so no mo search the residence so mo konya adla Topa a pump action gun and 5 additional cartridges no so mutumi retrieve later. Police arrested in Okasiedu and Luyon Yan, honestly a Chinese national, war a Boadu Livingstone a checkpoint after retrieving 5 live BB cartridges from a Toyota Hilux. No so echo so ho ebium ammunition so report say na employer so dia your friend Muhammad no so currently police fast on investigation no so omunsa can be ho on August 23rd 2025 year so same checkpoint in police for to me arrest Pay Tyson Joseph and also Adla Tupa pump action gun and sana 46 cartridges with vehicle no more suspect na admit ownership say on one dia the same day nankasa Star Village wo Boadu so police intercept Toyota Tundra number WR 5535-13 no so mo retrieve 3 pump action guns and paddles and sana niema bebrea unidentified brand ahroa ya nim pistols ne rifles mono omonse tumika esade efi ho driver Stephen and Cancer o claim ownership of 2 now or allege say third one belonging to the chief and he has since been detained for further investigation. Ma if you abano no na make us say the southern the eastern south regional police command and so assure public and say security operations will be intensified and to ensure peace, law and order before Tuesday beba Akwatia by elections and so ebekoso enti ma akoso and no so far police for atre say no go area say abone na wo trim wo pese okọ okodi bone a enga de ombeso so enti amo amobobo omudin no suspect no na ye de amaba no omo ye suspect enti na de bibia ato anim no sankofo ina no police nsa aka omo etuo ni na egusu no to omo kwekodi bone omo kodi ewuo omo pese basabasa ye ba Akwatia denchembo asase so meka denchembo a na diamond nyame hire omo papa denchembo diamond wo ho ye mpe basabasa nyame ya atoma 2nd of August ye beto afa aba peacefully na bibia so etumi akọ enkan enti suspect no na wo hwe kasamfo yini omo da so a ma wo so wo hwe no